Thanks for joining us here at Functional Bliss, where Audra and Jessica will guide you through exercises and wellness techniques to help you live your best life every day. It's in the name, after all, Functional Bliss. Before you do anything else, click like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know whenever we put up a new video. To join our Blissful Gang for live Zoom classes where you can get more direct suggestions and encouragement, go to our website and sign up. Check the class description below for any equipment needs, grab your gear, and let's get started.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start in a standing position. So find your way to the tall side of your chair, feet about hip width distance apart, a light proprioceptive touch to the chair. So just kind of get that sense of the space connecting you to your chair, the space around you that you're working in. With your nice sturdy stance, eyes open, you're just going to kind of tune into the peripheral vision around you. So just kind of, what can you see without moving too much? What can you see of the floor? What can you see of the ceiling? What can you see or sense of the walls around you and the walls behind you? And then with that subtle sense of awareness, adjust your feet so you feel really good and solid standing on the ground. And we're going to take our eyes, just our eyes. So our head's going to stay in a steady position and you're going to start to look your eyes in circles. So up towards the ceiling, right, down and to the left. So pick one direction, go a couple times, go nice and slow. Take one more circle around and then come back to center, blink your eyes, take a breath. And then we're going to take our eyes and go in circles, go the other way, go nice and slow. Try to keep your head in a steady level position. Just your eyes are moving. One more circle around. Bring your eyes back to center, blink them out, take a breath. Transition your weight onto your left foot, right foot, big toe is going to stay on the ground, and then just start to circle your right ankle, circle in one direction. Circle the other way. With this light work, just notice your sense of balance, notice your sense of touch to the chair, notice your sense of the strength in your standing leg. Take one more circle around and then set your right foot down, transition your weight onto your right foot, pick up your left heel, big toe stays on the ground, start to circle your left ankle, circle in one direction. Circle the other way. Notice here, notice your standing leg, notice where your center of balance is. Notice, do you have a grip on the chair? Does it still feel like you can keep a loose touch? Just kind of get a sense, where's your balance at right now on this side? And then when you're ready, set that left foot down. Now we're going to take it into some light foot pedals with the heels on the ground. So both feet stay grounded, pick up one heel and then the other. Notice, how does the bottom of your foot feel? How does the flexion in your toes feel? One more pedal with the feet on the ground, and then when you're ready, lift the heels up, take your foot pedals there. Awesome. One more foot pedal each foot, and then we're going to take it into some double heel calf raises. So both heels are going to lift up nice and slow. Both heels are going to lower nice and slow. Take your time with this and see if you can coordinate it with the breath. Inhale as you lift up, exhale as you press down. Okay, now we're going to add onto this movement. So we're going to keep those double heel raises, but then when the heels are down, you're going to lift all 10 toes, give them a good amount of spread or stretch, and then float the toes down, lift the heels up. So add that little extra movement in. Double heel raise, and then all 10 toes lift. All right, take one more up and down. And then we're going to transition our weight onto our left foot. Right leg is going to slide out. We're going to keep the toe and the knee pointing forward. And then we're just going to start to close the leg in and out. So bring the foot in towards your left ankle and then send it out to the side. And it doesn't need to be super duper crazy kick height. We just want to start to activate the muscles in the side of the butt. So toes and knees are pointing fairly forward and we're kicking that leg straight out to the side. So, and we're focusing on that little bit of differentiation because at some point we're going to switch where the leg is lifting out to. Get a sense of how the muscles in the side of your butt feel. Take about 3 more up and down here. All right, and then when you're ready, set the right foot down, transition your weight, left leg lifts out to the side, the toe and the knee stay pointing forward, and then we lift and lower. Just take a nice steady pace, notice how everything's feeling. Nice. One more lift and lower out to that side, and then set that foot down. 3 baby chair poses. So you're going to inhale, sit your butt back. Think about spreading your sitting bones as you sit down, and then exhale, push into your feet, rise back up. Inhale, sit your butt back, spread your sitting bones. Exhale, push into your feet, rise up. One more time. Inhale, sit back, spread your sitting bones. Exhale, push into your feet, rise up. Now you're going to slide your right leg back as if it's kind of pointing towards the back corner of your mat. So it's not straight behind you and it's not straight out to the side. So we want that little angle. And now do some leg lifts there, just lifting up and lowering down. Go for about 3 more if you can. And then set that foot down. We're going to switch it over to the other side. Transition your weight, slide your leg back like it's going for the corner of your mat, and then lift up and down. Go for 3 more if you can. And then when you're ready, slide that leg in. Now we're going to slide the right leg back, but slide the leg back directly behind you, toe and the knee pointing down. Reduce lift, because in order to lift, sometimes we need to tip the whole body forward. So it's not going to be a huge grand lift. Just lift it up as much as you can before your hips have to tip or your heart has to tip forward. Go for 3 more if you can. All right, now slide that leg in, switch the work to the other side. Leg slides back, toe and knee pointing down towards the ground, lifting up and down. Nice reduced movement. So we want to just go for the glutes doing most of the work. The heart stays in a steady position. Go for 3 more if you can. And then once you've done about 3, slide that leg in, take a double calf raise. So both heels lift, both heels lower down. We're going to go right leg, left hand. So single leg, 5-pointed star. Extend the limbs out to the side. Bring it back in with good control. Sit into a little chair. Sit your butt down and back. Come back up through center. Double heel raise. Both heels lift away from the ground. Now we're going to go right hand, left leg, 5-pointed star. Extend the limbs out. Come back in with good control. Sink into a little chair. Beautiful. Come back up nice and slow. Lift both heels up away from the ground. Float them down nice and slow. Left hand, right leg, extend out and away from each other. Bring it in with good control. Sink into a chair. Come back up through mountain pose, tall mountain. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, 5-pointed star. Right hand, left leg, extend out and away from each other. Bring it in with good control. Sink into a little chair. Come back up nice and slow. Lift both heels away from the ground. Lower your heels, 5-pointed star, left hand, right leg, extend out and away from each other. Come in with control, sink into your chair. Come up to that tall mountain position, lift your heels. Now pick up your left foot, single leg lower, lower with just your right leg. Right hand, left arm, extend out, single leg, 5-pointed star. Bring it in, sink into your chair. Lift up into that tall mountain, both heels lift up. Left foot stays on the ground. Pick up your right foot, single leg lower. Single leg, 5-pointed star, right leg, left arm extend out. Come back in with control, sink into a chair. Come back up nice and slow, lift your heels. Right foot stays on the ground, left foot lifts, lower single foot, extend out, 5-pointed star. Bring it in, sink into your chair. Lift up, lift your heels. Left leg stays on the ground, right foot lifts, lower single leg, 5-pointed star. Bring it back in with control, sink into your chair. Beautiful. Come back up. We're going to go one more time through. Lift both heels up. Pick up your left foot, right foot lowers down. Extend out into 5-pointed star. Bring it in, sink into your chair. Lift up, straighten up, pick up both heels. Pick up your right foot, left leg lowers down. Extend out into that 5-pointed star. Bring it in as you sink into chair. Stay in your chair position. Right hand's going to reach back, open into a twist. Inhale, bring your hand back in to touch the tall side of the chair. Exhale, left hand opens into a twist. Inhale, bring it back in. Back to that right hand. Exhale, open up into a twist. Inhale, bring it back in. Beautiful. Left hand, exhale, open up into your twist. Inhale, bring it back in. One more time through. Right hand reaches back. Exhale, open up into your twist. Inhale, bring it back in. Left hand reaches back. Inhale, bring it back in. Right leg, left hand, 5-pointed star. Straighten up as you shoot the leg out, shoot the arm out. Hold there for a second. Right leg is going to do little pulses. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Crisscross your legs. Left hand's going to find the chair. And then we're taking a mini fold. So you're just going to fold gently into the tall side of the chair. Pause there. Take a breath. Lift your heart up. Uncross your legs. Left leg, right hand. Reach out into that 5-pointed star. Stay there. Left leg is going to do those pulses. So we're just lifting up and down. Holding those pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross the left leg over the right. Take it into a forward fold, just folding into the tall side of the chair. Pause there, take a breath. Lift your heart up, come up nice and slow. We're going to pick up the left foot into a tree position. So low tree, you're just going to put the foot onto the calf muscle. And then once you've got your way there, we're going to take it into some single leg calf raises. So hold onto your chair, lift your right heel up, lower it down with control. And then we're going to go up and down. Just we're looking for a little fatigue here. So we're building strength. So lift up and lower down. Keep your heart nice and lifted forward. Keep your eyes on the horizon, gaze forward. A light touch to the chair if you can help it. So most of the work is coming from the bottom half of the body. 2 more if you can. Nice. And then set your left foot down. Right foot's going to transition into that low tree pose position. And then once you're there, back to those calf raises. Lift up and lower with control. One more up and down. Now we're just going to pick up that right leg, take it into a bent knee position where the heel is behind you, and then start to push your heel behind you. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out at an angle like you're pushing your heel towards the back corner of your mat. Take it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the knee bent. Now take it into those side leg raises, lifting it up and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down. Bend your left knee. Push your left heel behind you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out at an angle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out to the side, lifting out to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down, sink into a chair. Hold your chair pose. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, lift your heels away from the ground. Lower your heels nice and slow. Lift your heels away from the ground. Lower your heels nice and slow. Lift your heels away from the ground. Lower your heels nice and slow. Transition your weight onto your left foot. Hold your right knee up in a hover. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your right foot down. Transition your weight. Pick up your left foot. Hold it in a hover. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your left foot down. Right knee comes up into a hover. Now stay in that chair position with the hover. Lift your left heel up. Lower your left heel down. Lift your left heel up. Lower it down. 3 more to go. Lift up. Lower down. Lift up. Lower down. Woo, last one. Lift up. Lower it down. Set your right foot down. Transition your weight. Pick up that left leg. Bring it into a hover. Pick up your right heel. Lower it down. Pick it up. Lower it down. 3 more to go. Last one. Awesome. Now we're going to walk it back to a down dog, but stay soft in your down dog. So go back to where you're going, and then crisscross your right leg over your left. Once you've got your legs crisscrossed, then sink into that down dog shape. Take 3 nice big breaths. Soften your down dog a little bit, uncross your legs, and then switch it to the other side. Left leg is going to cross over the right. Once you've got your legs readjusted, sink your heart down again. Take an inhale, lift up just enough. Walk yourself back up to the tall side of the chair. Single leg 5-pointed star. Right leg is going to extend out. Left arm is going to reach out. Firm up your belly. Gaze forward. See if you can extend your right hand as well. So both arms, one leg, holding steady. Take a breath. Float your hands down, float your legs down. We're going to switch the work to the other side. Transition your weight first. Lift your leg. Lift a single arm. Firm up your belly. Gaze forward. Lift your other arm if it feels available. Lovely. Float everything down. Take a second. Give your shoulders a little shrug and a little wiggle, and then work your way around to the low side of the chair, coming around in any way that makes good sense to you. And then once you found your way to your chair, take a second to just find your butt a little forward in your seat. Catch hold of your knees. Take it right into cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back. Go for about 3 more cycles of breath. All right, on your next inhale, lift your heart forward. Think hip hinge. Take it into a little baby child's pose. You're just going to let your belly and your chest connect with your thighs. Let your arms dangle or tuck behind your back, just whatever feels good for your hands. Let your head get a little bit soft and heavy here. Take 3 nice big breaths. When you're ready, come up nice and slow. Take your time as you walk yourself out of that fold, and then take it into a seated twist. Rotate to one side. Take a breath. Now the hand that's behind you, you're going to see if you can reach that hand up alongside your ear, and then take our twist with a little side bend. So you're going to tip over towards your open knee. And then on an inhale, come back up. Exhale, tip over toward your open knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tip over. Inhale, come back up, unwind your twist, take it over to the other side. Pause there, take a breath. Backhand is going to reach up alongside your ear, and then when you're ready, tip over towards your open knee. Come back up. Tip over towards your open knee. Come back up. Tip over towards your open knee. Come back up, return to center, take a cat-cow in center. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift and fold into that child's pose again. So lift your heart, think hip hinge. Take your belly across your thighs, hands rest wherever feels the most comfortable. 3 cycles of breath. When you're ready, walk it up nice and slow. Take your time. We're going to go right back into a twist. So rotate to your favorite side. Take that back hand, reach it up alongside your ear. Tip over toward your open knee. Come back up nice and slow. Tip over toward your open knee. Come back up nice and slow. Tip over toward your open knee. Stay there. Take an extra cycle of breath. Lift up the hand that's up in the sky. That's going to stay an active hand. You're going to unwind your rotation. Reach like you're reaching across the room. Grab, bring it back. Stay with that hand. Reach like you're reaching for something across the room. Grab, bring it back. Reach like you're reaching for something across the room. Take a grab, bring it back. Take your twist over to the other side. Back hand's going to reach up alongside your ear. Tip over towards your open knee. Come back up. Tip over toward your open knee. Come back up. Tip over toward your open knee. Stay there. Take an extra cycle of breath. Lift up. That arm is going to stay active. Unwind your rotation. Now reach across the room. Give a little grab. Bring it back. Reach across the room. Grab. Bring it back. Reach across the room. Grab. Bring it back, come into mountain pose, feet about hip width distance apart, hands down at your sides. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, lift your heart and fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale to soften down, right hand over to the left shin or knee, right hand reaches up for a twist. Bring that hand in, slide up your shin, bring your knee to your chest, bring your nose to your knee. Set that foot down, come into mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, lift your heart and fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale to soften, left hand over to the right shin or knee, right hand opens into a twist. Bring that hand down, slide up the shin, bring your knee to your chest, bring your nose to your knee. Beautiful, set that foot down, and we have time. Grab your theraband, make sure it's handy and available. We're gonna take it into a warrior two position. So step your right knee out to the side, adjust your hips as needed. So we want the hips angled out to the side, one knee pointing forward, one leg extended long. Once you've got your way there, the front hand of your warrior two is gonna be loaded, and then the back hand is gonna pull the bow and arrow. So get your grip hands first, and you're gonna think thumb to the ear. So that's the motion that we wanna pull back with. Gaze forward into that front thumb, pull your thumb back to the ear, to your jaw, bring it back in with control. Pull it back, and then bring it forward with control. So nice slow control going back, and same amount of control going forward. And now we're going to see if we can take this a little bit further, but allow your shoulders and your ribs to move with as needed, or switch your grip. So you're going to reach it past, open up, bring it back in nice and slow and controlled. Reach it past your ear, open up, bring it back in with control. Beautiful. Go for 3 more here if you can. Nice. Okay, now we're going to open up into that open stance position, but now can you switch your gaze? So you're looking towards that front thumb. Now peaceful warrior, drop the backhand, reach the front hand up. Keep that good open space and tension on your band. Come back through to warrior two. Peaceful warrior again. Backhand touches down, front hand reaches up. Keep that good tension on your band. Come back to warrior two. One more time, peaceful warrior. Dip the backhand down, front hand reaches up. Beautiful. Come through center, soften your arms, swing your legs into center. Take a second to whoop, 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 swish them out. And then we're going to adjust that warrior two to the other side. So pivot yourself around, get your legs situated first, make sure everything feels good and sturdy. Once you've got your legs arranged, good strong front grip with that front hand, start to pull the bow and arrow. Bring it back to your jaw or your chin. Come back with good control. Gaze forward at that front thumb. Notice your breath. Okay, now we're going to switch and add into that open position. So adjust your grip as needed, pull back, open up, bring it back in with good control. Pull back, open up, bring it back in with good control. Beautiful. Take a few more times through. All right, now we're going to stay in that open position, gazing towards that front thumb. Peaceful warrior, tipping upward, touching the back thigh, lifting that top hand. Stay with that tension on the band, bring it back down. Beautiful. Peaceful warrior, touch the back thigh, reach the top hand up. Come back in with good control. Beautiful. One more time. Tip back, peaceful warrior. Come back with good control. Release your grip on that band. Swing your legs in nice and slow. Give them a little swish and a little wiggle. Set your band off to the side. We're going to take it right into a figure four. So grab your knee, grab your heel, rock your leg just a little side to side. A much welcome figure four, since we worked those hips really nicely today. Bring it across, fold yourself just to that, think that midway point, right? So not too far, not too close, find that middle point and then just hang out there for a moment, take a breath. Come up and out of your fold nice and slow. Help lift that leg up and off. And we're going to switch the work to the other side. Grab the knee, grab the heel, rock the leg a little side to side. Awesome. And then bring it across and go into your fold. Go for that halfway point. So just that middle space where you feel a little bit of a stretch, but not too much. Come out of your fold nice and slow. Help lift that leg up and off. Find your mountain pose. Feet nice and solid on the ground. Hands alongside your body. Inhale, arms up, look up. Let your hands meet. Let your chest lift as you look up. Exhale, fold towards your feet. Inhale to half fold. Exhale to soften a little bit. Right hand over to the left shin. Left hand opens up into a twist. Bring that hand down. Catch hold of your knee or your shin. Bring your knee to your chest. Bring your nose to your knee. Re-grab the back of your thigh. Make a little bit of a basket weave and then floss the hamstring. Kick your foot up. Lift your chin. Lower your foot. Lower your chin. Kick your foot up. Flex your foot. Lift your chin. Lower your foot and lower your chin. One more time. Kick your foot up. Flex your foot. Lift your chin. Lower your foot, come back into mountain pose, feet on the ground, hands at your sides. Inhale, arms up, hands meet, chest lifts as you look up. Exhale, lift your heart and fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale to soften down, left hand over to the right shin or knee, right hand opens up into a twist. Bring that hand down, slide up the shin, bring your knee to your chest, bring your nose to your knee. Switch your grip, grab hold of the back of the thigh, make your little basket weave, floss the hamstring, kick your foot forward, lift your foot, flex your foot, lift your chin, lower it with good control. Lift your foot, flex your foot, lift your chin, lower it with control. One more time, lift your foot, flex your foot, lift your chin, lower it with control. Set your foot down on the ground, sit up nice and tall, tick-tock your head from side to side. The next time your right ear is over toward your right shoulder, take it into a roll across the chest. The next time your right ear is on your right shoulder, stay there. Right hand's going to reach up and over. Let your right hand rest against your head. Take a breath. Maybe you reach your left hand away and just reach through your fingertips, creating just a little extra length in the side of the neck and in the shoulder. And then release your hand from your head. Roll your chin across your chest, taking left ear over to left shoulder. Left hand's going to reach up and just rest on your head. Pause there, take a breath. Reach your right hand out, reaching through the fingers, extending and creating a little length in the side of the neck and the shoulder. Release your hand from your head, roll your chin down to your chest. And then once chin is to the chest, make little figure eights with your nose. One more little figure eight, and then lift your head up and start to walk your butt back in your chair. And then once you've found the back of your chair, just give your body a moment. Snuggle yourself into a nice, comfortable position. Let your eyes get nice and soft and heavy. Let your body get nice and soft and heavy. Notice if you're gripping in your toes or in your feet, can you let your toes and your feet be a little softer? Notice if you're holding any last bits of tension in your thighs. Can you let your thighs get nice and soft and heavy in your chair? Relax your abdominal muscles. Soften the muscles in the front of your neck and your throat. Soft jaw, soft space between your eyes. If your chin is slightly softened towards your chest, keeping your eyes closed if you can, you're just going to lift your chin up to a neutral level position as if you were looking at the horizon. So see if you can just find that nice neutral head position. Keeping your eyelids closed down, you're just going to start to look your eyeballs in circles, but keep your eyelids closed down if you can. Start to circle your eyes in one direction. When you're ready, reverse directions, go the other way. Take one more circle around. And then keeping your eyes closed if you can, sit your back up away from the chair. So you're just sitting up a little bit taller, and then maybe just walk your butt forward in your seat just a little bit so that you feel like your feet are solid on the ground and your bum is nice and solid in your chair. Nice tall posture, shoulders down and back. Flip your palms so that they're open facing the ceiling, and then bring index finger and thumb to touch. Take a breath. Notice the cool air on the skin of your palms. Feel your feet connected to the ground. Eyes are closed, but get a feeling of that sense of the room around you, the floor beneath you, the walls around you, the ceiling above you. And then you're going to try to keep your eyes in a steady forward facing position as you gently open your eyelids. Take another breath. And then on your next in breath, just gather your prayer hands together right at that third eye center. So thumbs to that space between your eyebrows. Rest your forehead into your hands. Take a breath. Breathing in a little bit of love and gratitude for yourself, for your mind, for your body, for all of your hard work. And then breathe in just a little extra love and gratitude that you can carry with you through the rest of your day and share with anyone who might need it. And when you feel ready, gently lift up through the top of your head, gently open your eyes. I bow to you. You are amazing.